Hello you guys, and welcome back to day 2 in our All About Me journal fun. And today the challenge is how did you get your name? Are you named after a family member, a book, a movie star that your parents liked, however you got your name. And then also the creative challenge is write your name but with pipe cleaners, pom-poms, glitter, buttons, markers, paint, all the things. So I went back and forth on this, and I kept coming back to the same idea that I wanted to do for creativity. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that first, and then I'll come back and do the writing. So I just kind of pulled out some papers here that I'm going to be using for my writing, and I will put those away. So the creativity, and I had to like kind of make me a prototype here, so I thought I would get you to this point, and then I'll finish it up and hope it works out. But what I did was I took like an old this is a rice box. Saving these kind of things are great for like your journaling, like making journals and things like that, and also doing some craft projects with. So I wanted to go ahead and write out the R, and all I did was I didn't any rhyme or reason, not perfectionist or anything like that. I just drew it out, and then I cut it with my scissors, and then I cut the middle out with the X-Acto knife. So this is what I did here. And then I just covered the back with some paper, some one-sided paper, and then I painted over the front here with gesso, because I wanted to be able to create a surface. And I went back and forth on, do I want to paint? And then I was like, well, I really am into pipe cleaners, and this new thing I just learned recently on Instagram, and then I followed it to YouTube. It's an artist, she's on I think I mentioned her a couple of videos ago. She's I'm Instagram, but she does all these things with pom-poms. Oh my gosh, you guys, you gotta go check her out. She's so fun. So so I think what I'm gonna do is make this into more like a charm that I will eventually put into my book, because it's going to be bulky at the end of what I'm going to do with this. Cross our fingers that it all works out. And so I think that's what my plan is I'm just going to yeah, go that route. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace the outline of this R with some pipe cleaners. I'm using my hot glue gun here, so I have that heated up. And then I had some tweezers. You guys, do y'all ever have like a tool that you use and you put it in a safe place and then you can't ever find it? Yeah, those are my tweezers. So I'm just going to outline this with pipe cleaner real quick here. Now, I did think about one of the things I might have an issue with is actually being able to punch a hole. Oops. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is just kind of tying a yarn on it, but you'll see as we get to the end here. So I'm going to go ahead and outline this in pipe cleaner, and then we'll come back. Okay, so this is the finishing. As you can see, it's very messy. I got dry glue everywhere. I'm just going to trim off any excess glue that I have. And what I realized is that while I was doing this, and the reason I did it off camera was I wasn't really sure, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I could burn my fingers, and so I just really wanted to just kind of do it and not be filming. But I used my little tool here. This is actually, I think, it came in a memory making kit many moons ago, and I just use this as my press down so that I don't get burned. And so anyway, I was going to fill this with glitter, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is adding pom-poms on here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to squirt a lot of glue in between here, like that, and just add random pom-poms like this. And I know I need to fairly do it pretty quickly, so that definitely want to add some sparkle pom-pom. I know it's kind of a big one, but before my glue gets dry. And what I realized is the more glue you have, of course, the longer it takes to dry. So don't be shy with the glue. Let's see here. Trying to get some of my favorite colors in there. Oops. Let's see. I was thinking while I was watching this, a friend of mine will have a craft day, and she has a cousin that will come with her, and she always says, oh, you glom it up, and it's like, glom it. And when I was doing with my, when I was like putting all this glue on here, I'm like, I'm glomming it up. Her mom used to talk about, she was a big crafter and loved her stuff, love. I still have a lot of her like ornaments and things like that. Very, very creative. Okay, isn't that looking so cute? Oh yeah, so then as you can kind of tell on the top here, I did make a little loopy loop with my with the actual what do you call this, little pipe cleaner, so that I can hang it in my journal. Like I said, I'll probably end up doing it after we fill it up this week, because that pom-pom's a little weird. Let's see, I need another white sparkly one in there, and a red one. Squeeze it down in there. And so that way I don't, I can continue working in my journal, but I will have this be in the end product. In the end, I'll put it in my journal. I need a pink. Give me some pink over here while I'll do an orange. Oops. There's my pink. You guys, I have pom-poms all over. I've been playing with them this past week. I have to be so careful because my dog will end up, he'll chew them and eat them. And one day he wasn't acting well, and he kept kind of like getting sick and stuff. I'm gonna share this story already. It's kind of a gross story, but he kept getting sick, and then in the middle of the night he got sick, and then it was a pom-pom that was upsetting his stomach. So yeah, so I have to be really, really careful because he thinks that he needs to eat all the pom-poms. There, it's so cute. I just love it. Okay, so that is my creative R. So I did my challenge. So now we're going to go in and do our we're going to do our journal entry, which is, how did I get my name? So my name came from the books Rebecca on Sunnybrook Farm, and it's real ironic. I met another person recently that her name was Rebecca, and she said, oh, I got it I got it off of Rebecca Sunnybrook Farm. I said, oh my goodness, so did I. My mom is a big reader. She has been her whole life. She loves books, and so she that's how she named me, was from that book. So what I do is anytime that the book is actually out of print, and there's a movie over it, and I thought, oh, that'd be kind of fun. It had Shirley Temple in it. And so if it ever comes on, I'll have to watch it. But to be completely, truthfully honest, I've never read the book. I know, I've tried. It's an older book. It's written, you know, but it seems so, I don't know, I need to read it. It's on my list eventually in my lifetime to read the book. And you're going to laugh when I show you my picture that I'm going to share. Sorry, I got glue on my nails. But I actually, every time I see a book when I'm out, like if I'm out thrifting or going to antique shows or anything like that, I pick up the book because I'm like, oh, this is the book I'm named after. And then it's like every time I see it, I'm like, I'm constantly picking it up. So I will, oh, got a hot mess there. So I already wrote my little journal entry here, and then and I took this, I put all my books together. I have 7 books of, well, actually this one, Paula G over at Crafty Destinations got that one for me. It's called The New Chronicles of Rebecca, and it's actually like a sequel to these books, to the actual original Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm. So I guess going back, I would have 6 books and then 1 chronicle. So yeah, I love the book, but like I said, you're gonna laugh because I've never read the book. Isn't that a shame? But I will one day. Eventually I will read the book. So I kind of want to have these. I love these little trees, and I just kind of want to maybe add this. Don't exactly want to be perfect, but I may be on this one. Well, perfect is, I say perfect. Oops. Oh, and I do have my little book girl sticker that I'm going to put on there too. And I actually, let's see, where is she? She's right here. This little girl here holding all the books. So I'm going to put her on the cup on this page as well. And on my little journal entry, oh, this was a little library card that I'm just going to put this journal card in here. And, you know, I could add, we'll add something on the edge of that. But, that came in the kit as well. This needs, I feel like this needs a background on it. Let's see here. I almost tore out a book page, and I was like, oh. I'm looking in the little packet that came in. If you got a kit, I try to put some book pages in there and things like that. But I did want to tear out a page of the book and put it as a background, but I just couldn't bring myself to do that. Not in those books. I just couldn't. I was like, oh, if I was tearing them up, it'd be one thing. But they're not torn up, so I don't want to tear them up. Maybe someday. One of them is very old, and like not very old. Well, I don't know when it was printed, but it's had really extensive damage to it, like it's been wet or something. It's one of the first books I ever bought, and it's not in good shape at all. So I mean, that could be one that I could tear up, and I probably wouldn't feel as guilty. But for now, we're going to keep them all intact. This glue stick is, I think it's got the glue gun on it. I left the glue gun on, you guys. It's not good. I went and ran errands, and I did all kind of stuff, and I came back. I'm like, oh my gosh, the hot glue gun's on. Not a good idea. So, and I think I'll put some washi on here too. This is such cute washi. It was in, was it in this last kit? No, it was in the kit prior. The Beatrix Potter book, the Beatrix kit. I think I'll just stick it right here. Okay, where's my girl here? She needs a little background too. She doesn't look like she's just floating out there. And I knew I had some, I thought about drawing a little, I do want to draw in this book, but I don't know exactly when I would be drawing. What's over here? What's this? I see some colorful stuff sticking out. Oh. Okay, so let's put her in. Sorry, I just saw some stuff on my desk. I'm like, oh, what's that? Could I add this to this page? Actually, she looks better on this side. You know what? I could do like a little, let's see if we got something in the doodad box here. I'm just trying to figure out, I want to kind of add something like, how did you get your name? Or I probably will end up adding like an entry, like a itinerary at the beginning of the book, or as a tip-in or something like that, just to kind of know the project. I just haven't, I'll probably do that on that front page there. Should have put that more under there. Too late to lift up her. I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Okay. I need to bring some my cart in here. Has some more of my better colors that I use. Or actually, where's my markers? I cleaned my desk off, you guys, from last entry, and now you can see. Okay, how? Okay, now let's embellish a little bit here. I just saw this sitting on my desk and I said, oh, that would be so pretty. This kind of farmish. I've got pom-poms everywhere. Okay. There's my little pusher downer for the hot glue. There we go. And then I was going to punch a little hole in here to make like a ticket, a little tag. I think I have some, because I'm thinking about, I need to bring in a little bit of pink in here because of the name. I don't know exactly how I will get the name. How I'm going to put let's see. If I'm going to put the letter R, that's what I'm talking about, how I'm going to get the name. Like if I'm going to put the letter R on this page, or just have it like, I love having stuff stick out on the top there. Okay, so see, like with my R, if I'll eventually just add it to the front, or if it will go somehow on here as a dangle in, you know, kind of like a, I don't know, we'll figure it out at the end what we'll do with this. I just don't want to include it in my book and create puffiness this early on. But I may like just create like a little thing where you can kind of flip it around. So there you have it, you guys. We are moving right along, and I will probably maybe add some trim along here. We'll see. It's a work in progress. Okay, I didn't mean to leave you guys so abruptly, but we had some stuff that made a noise and no one knew what it was. I thought someone had dropped something. We still don't know what it is, but I did want to come in and I found this adorable little stamp, and I'm gonna just include these little mushrooms over here. They're just sweet. Okay, let me put one right here. All right, and then I can come in and maybe use some red. Do I have a red? I have a red marker here. Just to kind of bring in the mushrooms, and you know, never enough, right? Glom it up, glom it up. It would have been pretty cool to use like some background that was her book, now that I think about it, but I'm fine with the dictionary page. Let's see here. Bring this in a little bit here. Bring some more polka dots over here. I know, as you can tell, I don't like any spaces that don't have something on it. All right. That way it brings it all together. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you guys are having fun and documenting. And that's a wrap. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do with this one. Maybe I can put this on here. We'll figure it out before. We're going to put it in our little our little storage box here, and we will figure something out as we go through the week and play in our book. All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.